In my head, so we can do it again, take my head.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everything going? All right, as you're coming in, do me a favor, share this video. Like I always say, go ahead and share this video this morning. Wow. All right, go ahead and share this video. Pat Obigwe. Good morning, number one. Emelda, how you doing? Uye Otu from Nigeria. Wow. God bless you. Ajoke Oluremi. Pamela Egbe. God bless you. Kuton. My God. Omotunde Anjorin. Rosie Babs. Man, I enjoyed that video you sent to me. Thank you very much for sending the video. Uraola. Good morning. Ajia. Ajia JP. Wow. Ekwa well. Yesterday, Shulaja, how you doing? Are they doing Oduwale, Prophet Isaiah, man of God, man of God. Shem Obajulu, Shem Obajulu. What's up? Oh, from my backyard, Glujele. Baba, good morning from your backyard. I am hungry. You go and eat now. Go and eat something. You know, they go eat something somewhere. Always say David, Shola, God bless you. Patience, Ilari, God bless you. Abimbola, how are you doing? Good morning, everybody. As you're coming in, please go ahead, share this video. Let's get more people connected at this time. I really thank God for what God is doing. Tina from YouTube, God bless you. My God, somebody's watching from South Africa. Pat, you're watching from South Africa? That's great, man. I just thank God for your life. Technology. My God. Prophet Isaiah, when am I going to get hold of you? I'm telling you, even me myself can't get hold of myself. You know, I've started school, so I'm actually doing classes right now. But the usual is, I think we need to make time. I think we got to talk, my brother, for real. I think we got to make time. It's either we're going to do it probably a Saturday night or a Sunday night. You know, one of the two. It's going to be all right anyway. We will definitely talk. All right, somebody's watching Olume say, David, oh, somebody they watch you from afar. You know, my God, Taiwo Adenuga from New York City, the Big Apple. You know what I'm saying? New York. If you live in New York, you're a rich man, for real. You're a rich man if you live in New York City. All right, Olayinka Sanusi, what's up, my beautiful sister from the sunny London? You know what I'm saying? All right. Good. Now, I want to use this opportunity to invite you guys. If you're actually iPhone user, you are on iPhone, I need you guys to go and download Clubhouse and follow me on Clubhouse. All right, go and download Clubhouse. And if you download Clubhouse, okay, go ahead and follow me. Clubhouse. I'm actually trying to build my followership there, so I can start my own house. And we want to start blasting from there because that's where life is right now. You know, life is on inside of Clubhouse. I've been watching a lot of people talk. I've been visiting a lot of houses and listening to people talk and all that stuff. It's fantastic. I love it. And then you will be able to talk back to me. You're going to be able to talk back. You know how to make phone calls. You know how to type your messages. All you do is we just talk. Everybody will just start talking. And if you don't want to talk, you just mute your phone and just stay right there just to listen. You know what I'm saying? All right. So if you are on iPhone, you have iPhone, go ahead and download Clubhouse. And when you download Clubhouse, follow me right there. This morning, or maybe I should, yeah, this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you guys may be, the topic for today, the topic for today is what African women go through for the sake of marriage. For the sake of marriage. What African women go through. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to let you know that African women, they are going through a lot. Going through a lot to stay married. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, Jinkoli Grace, how you doing? Jinkoli Grace, you need to come to Clubhouse. Come to Clubhouse. That little Clubhouse is good. It's nice. It's beautiful. All right, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Clubhouse is good. Now, only iPhone. It's only iPhone on Clubhouse. They are still working on the Android. They are not there yet. Jimmy, how you doing, my dear sister, man? All right, women, African women, they go through a lot. I'm not going to lie to you, for real. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a man. I love to be manipulative myself. I want to be in charge, okay? I want to be able to yell and shout. I want to be able to go out and hang out with my friends. I want to come home and still have sex with you, even though I didn't do the right thing. I want to come home and still meet my food on the table. I want to be this dictator. This dictator that we just come home and just say, "Where's my food?" And if my food is not ready, I want to yell. I really want to do that myself, for real. But it's just that it's not doable for me. It's not. I know the truth, and the truth is setting me free every day. All right. So when I see men fighting me, when I see men arguing and challenging whatever it is I post, I understand. I do understand. If you think I don't, if you think I don't, you're just lying. I do understand. I do understand. I want to be that guy with power. I want to be that guy with so much power to actually demand for the paycheck of my wife. I say, put that stuff on the table right there. You know what I'm saying? Ṣé màmá ẹ ló kọ́lé tó ń gbé yìí ni? Kí ló mú wá sínú ilé yìí? Ó mú kọ̀ọ̀kan wá sínú ilé yìí. Èmi mo sọ ẹ́ di nurse now. Èmi mo rán ẹ nílé ìwé now. You know what I'm saying? Kí ló ṣe é mẹ́? Kí ló ń gbé tó ń gbé mẹ́? You know what I'm saying? Lọ́jọ́ kò síbẹ̀ yẹn jọ. Lọ tún oúnjẹ fún mi mẹ́. Ló ṣe é mẹ́? You know, ṣé bàtò fẹ́ tí bá ti fẹ́ fẹ́ tí fẹ́ fẹ́ jẹjẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ bó ló ṣe mẹ́wọ́ ó ṣe mẹ́wọ́ gbẹ́ngbà pé ó máa tún jẹ fún mi ó máa ṣe gbogbo máa ṣe gbogbo ọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ mi mo wá fẹ́ tó ń sìn mẹ́ ó wá lọ ń ṣe one crazy thing mẹ́ kí ló ṣe mẹ́ lọ fún mi lóúnjẹ mẹ́ máa divorce ẹ mẹ́. For real, I'm not. Grace, thank you very much for that 235 stars. God bless you. I love you, man. I'm telling you. I want to be that guy. For real, I really want to be that guy. I know how to be that guy. I know how to say all those things, man. You know, I know how to do it. But it's just not doable for me. I found out the truth already. So, it's just not doable for me at all. It's not just doable for me. So we all know. We all know what is right and what is not right. But it's just a pity the women are on the receiving side. It's a pity. But you see, the issue is that everything is, don't let me say changing, has changed. Everything has changed. There are still some women. Chi, thank you for the 100 star. God bless you. There are still some women who are still trying to find their feet, their ground. There are still some women that are still going through the same situation right now. There's some women. And the story I'm about to tell you guys today, I want you to take it home and sit down. There is no man that will tell you that they don't know what is right. They know exactly what is right. They just don't want to do it. They just don't want to do it. It pays a guy to have a woman under control. Uh, Men, they love it. For a woman who they will only say, sit down there and we just go ahead and sit. A woman, they're going to ask, say, bring me your paycheck, and she'll just hand it over. A woman that will just say, cook for me, will just go ahead and cook. A woman that you will just say, well, I'm gone. And you say, Odabo. And then I'm back, Ekabo. And we all love that. Women too love that. Women too sometimes want to have that. It's just a pity you're a woman. Um, and in those days, women are nothing. And just imagine that's the reason why we had to fight the battle of women should go to school. No, we don't want them to go to school. Women should be educated. The girls should be educated. No, we don't want them to be educated and stuff. And we fight over this. Is it something that we're supposed to fight on? It's because of the way we see women. It's because of the way we see women. I'm not going to lie to you. Women have suffered. You guys have suffered big time. You got deprived of your entitlements. We strip you of your position as a person. We rendered you useless because you got two breasts and a vagina. And we believe that it's only a weak person that is being referred to as a woman. They say, "Obìnrin lásán," ordinary woman. We look at all that because women are always under when they're having sex with them. That shows that you are just there. I am ruling over you. I am the champion over your life and stuff. And we took everything away from you. We locked you guys down in the kitchen. You have to run. You got to run around, cook, make babies, take care of babies, clean the house, service the man on bed, do whatever. Even if you're not good in bed, they slap you, they beat you, they talk to you anyhow. If the food, if the food is not nice, they yell, they shout at you. If the if the if the if the house is not clean, they shout, they yell at you. If the children are not doing well in school, it's your fault as a wife. If the kids are not behaving correctly, it's your fault as a woman. If the husband should lose his job, it's the fault of the woman and all that. Yeah, it's no longer like that. You don't change. But I want to tell you guys a story. You see, a lot of women out there, you are taking nonsense. I'm really sorry. Men will hate me for this, but I don't really think they should hate me because I want to deliver them from problems. They will hate me. A lot of women, you're taking nonsense for the sake of wedding ring, for the sake of being married, being referred to as Mrs. So 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 and so. You pay too much. You're paying too much for that ring. You're paying too much for that name, that title of a Mrs. You're paying too much for being a woman. Too much. You're paying. The guy is not making any effort like you're making. You're putting too much into being a wife. Too much into being a wife. To be a wife, it's a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of pain, a lot of crying, a lot of weeping, a lot of insult, a lot of abuse, a whole lot of different stuff. And there was a time in life that you women believe is natural, it's normal for a woman to go through this. That it's normal to go through this. That our mothers accepted it. They accepted it and say, you know what? One day I'll leave Okoni. In any situation whereby you need to look at marriage as one day that place is a place of suffering. It's not marriage. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry to burst your bubble as a woman. Elderly women who have been in relationship for 40, 50 years, and you went through abuse, you're still going through abuse, and you believe that's the way it should be. I'm really sorry. You're wrong. It shouldn't be that way. Marriage is not supposed to be a prison. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm really sorry if your mother is telling you the same thing. Your mother is calling you on the phone and telling you your call is a place of suffering. Mommy, you are wrong. You're very wrong. The problem we have is like we don't have a good orientation. Our men don't understand what marriage is all about. And our women don't know their worth. They don't know their worth. So they take nonsense. You see, a man makes marriage to look like I'm doing you a favor. Who wants to marry you? And a woman believes that the moment one guy is saying I love you, no other man will be saying that oh my wa lucky money. To say I love you. Oh my lord and then we say all this stuff just to scare the women and they jump into a relationship and then they get treated like a doormat. They get treated like a doormat. Because of the way they found the guy, they jump on the guy. They kiss the butt of this guy. All because they want to get married. So the men are looking at them as if to say, we have done them a favor. Marrying this woman and I'm just doing you a favor. You don't understand that that woman is actually going to bring you glory. That woman is going to bring you money. That woman is going to bring you prosperity. So it's not a favor you've done. God has blessed you. I've done you a favor allowing you to find such a woman. It's a blessing from God. God found the right woman, a good woman who is a go-getter and gave her to you. But you're treating her as a slave. As a slave. And that's the reason why a lot of men, they don't appreciate their wife's prosperity. They don't believe it's right for a woman to prosper. Do you know many of you guys, you're hiding a lot of things from your husbands? Because if you share with them, you understand that will be the end of the marriage. How much do you have saved? You can't tell your husband. Some of you guys are buying properties and hiding it. Some of you guys are buying houses and buying things and you're hiding all this stuff. I'm sorry. That's no marriage. It's prison. That's prison right now. And that's why they don't appreciate that. Because they don't see you as a person. They don't see you as someone that is a partner. They don't see you like that. They see you as ordinary woman. And many of you guys go through this. You go through this. You take all this nonsense. You cry at night. You cry in the shower. You know it that this is not right. This is not the way I should be treated. I'm not supposed to be treated this way. This is not the way it should be. I've been good. I spoke with a woman yesterday, and the woman told me, said, Pastor Jola, I've never known another man ever since I married my husband. No other man. I said, how many years? I said, 26 years. Never been with another man. Never. Just only my husband. They're faithful. They're very faithful. They are faithful. They're faithful. Because they know, you see, a lot of women, good women, they know that if they are not faithful, the guys will never forgive them. You see, the kind of error that we guys, we enter into, like, okay, banging somebody, and then we get caught, and then we come home and we say, we're sorry. I say, I'm sorry now. I'm sorry. I was just sitting down. Ara mi kàn ń gbọ̀n nígbà mi tẹ̀sí ń gbọ̀n báyìí mo lè gbé agbẹ́kìn kan tó yọ tójú mi kó mẹ́ mo fẹ́ yọ tójú mi kó mẹ́rin náà mo sọ̀rọ̀ gan. And then right immediately after we have said all that, we want the woman to just say, it's okay, Dimeji, I've forgiven you. If they refuse to forgive instantly, if they're still hanging on the stuff, and then they're still crying and they're still repeating the same thing, I'm a lala shejuniwo. But if it's you, if you are the one that your wife is now saying, will you even be able to listen to the story to the end of it? Will you be able to listen to all the story of exactly what went down? Exactly the way you narrated it to your wife, and she was still sitting down right there listening to you. Like she got no power. She doesn't have a right. Whatever I throw at her, she's just supposed to catch it. I make it look like it's all right. And the moment I say I'm sorry, she's supposed to just take it to the bank and say, yeah, that's fine. And let everything become normal again. Let's just keep going. Everything is all right. There's no more problem right now. I've said I'm sorry. The man would divorce that woman now, instantly. That's the end of it. That will be the end of the relationship. That's the end of the relationship. That will be. And these are the things that women go through. They go through all of this stuff just to remain married. They sacrifice. They give up their money. They give up their body. Even sometimes they are not happy, they're not feeling too good, and you wanted sex, they will just give it up just because they want peace. A woman shared with me one day, and that was when I started feeling for women that my husband, after beating me during the day, would beat and slap me and do all manners of things. Then at night, he will reach out to want to have sex with me. The very first thing I want to say is no, I don't can't do it, but I remember he's gonna still beat me. So I have to just succumb. And if he's kissing me, I'm not actually into the kissing, he will shout again. So I have to still kiss him. If he's having sex with me, I must be rubbing his back. I was like, Jesus Christ. And she said, all the time, his body will feel like thorns in my flesh. His breath is like the more or less like fire coming out of a dragon's nose all around my body. At that point in time, I hate myself. I feel like dying. Like the ground should just open and just swallow me. And that's what a lot of women are going through. That they get beat up during the day and then the man will have sex with them at night. And they dare not say no. So many women have been raped and they've been keeping quiet in their own home, raped by their own husbands against their own will. And there's nothing they could do because there's no one they could actually talk to about it. About it. And they live inside of the pain. They live in it. Kai. You know what? That is how it is. So many people, so many women today, they got stories to tell. They got stories to tell. Husband cheating on them and they gotta be smiling. Husband being abusive, they gotta be smiling. Many of you women are the one paying bills. And your husband is not contributing. And every time you talk, he will actually threaten you with divorce. I'm going to divorce you. At the end of it all, you don't want divorce. You're scared. You want to keep your marriage, so you continue to take it and say, Dimeji, don't worry. I'll pay the bills. I'll take care of the kids. And many of you guys are working two jobs. Some of you guys are back in school now just because you want to make more money. You're running. And the guy is not contributing anything. And it's just going all around town. And it's looking fine and fresh. And you are the one looking nasty and ugly and old and weak and tired because you walk. There's no time to rest. And it's looking fine. Well rested. All right? And you are the one that you are working yourself to the bones just to keep the ring and to keep the name. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you for real. I don't know what to tell you. This young lady got married with the mindset of being happy. She got married with the mindset of having kids, her husband, herself around the dining table, being happy, rejoicing, eating their breakfast, lunch, and dinner together. She got married because she wanted to go on vacation with a man and let them go see places. She got married just because she wanted someone to compliment her and she's looking to compliment another. She got married just because she wanted to have sex, legal sex, and enjoy it. She got married because she wanted a life. And that was the reason she got married. Telling you. got married because of that. When she got married, she didn't know exactly who she was getting married to because so many of you guys just married the body. You married the shape, you married the physique, you married the job, you married the car, you married the house. But still, you don't know the person. You really don't know him. Some of you don't know her. Some of you don't know her. You know what I'm saying? Some of you don't. You jump into the marriage just for the sake of miovelele. Because in the African community, they believe, oh, you're 40, you're not married. Ah, you're 40, you're not married. They start pestering your life. They start putting pressure on you. They start asking questions. Do you know people know you are not married, and then when they see you, they will say, ah, ọkọ yín ńkọ́ mà, àwọn ọmọ ńkọ́?" And they want you to say, no, mi ò tí ì lọ́kọ, mi ò tí ì ní ọmọ. I don't understand why people are wicked. People are just so wicked. They're naturally wicked. Just to make you feel bad. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́ ẹ̀yin ọlọ́kọ ẹ níyàwó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ọkọ yín gan fún yín sinmi. Like you start acting like you're actually happy in the same marriage with the ọkọ that you have, whereas you're not. Whereas you're not. And then you make other people to feel bad. Oh, you are divorced. Báwo lè ṣe wá ṣe báyìí? How you doing it? Are you taking care of your kí ló kàn ẹ́ mbẹ̀? Kí ló kàn ẹ́ mbẹ̀? What concerns you? How they are living their life. They are living their life. Go and be praying for them. Go be praying for them. Yeah. She got married. She was happy on the wedding day. Like I was saying to one particular person, that person believed that the happiest day of our life supposed to be wedding day. And I said, no, wedding day is not supposed to be your happiest day. The day you graduated from college, that day you got your certificate, that day you passed your board exam, your professional exam, that's the day you started your life. That should be the happiest day of your life, that now you're about to become independent and you can do things by yourself, not depending upon people, your mother and your father. That's the day you gain freedom. That's the day you become independent. That should be the happiest day of your life, not the day you got married. So spending $10 million or 10 million naira, 15 million naira on marriage is actually uncalled for, even if you have that kind of money. Even if you do have it. I don't know. I don't know. So what am I saying, ladies and gentlemen, is that she got married to this man, and they started the life journey, and they were going and doing whatever they need to do, and they had their first child. Oh God. The first child, she got pregnant in Nigeria. And they had their first kid when she moved to the United States of America. The man was still in Nigeria. And she walked with the pregnancy. Walked with the pregnancy. Gave back to the baby. Filed a document for the husband to be here. She arrived 3 years after. He arrived, sorry. Joined them here. And when he joined them here, the very first week he joined them here, he asked his wife for $200. And the woman said to him, "You just came here. What do you want to use $200 for?" Well, he said, "I have to send it to some of my guys in Nigeria. Now that I'm in America, they are on my neck. And I need to take our responsibility and stuff." When you are looking for Oponu Ayirada, this is the person they're supposed to refer to as Oponu Ayirada Olori Buruku Ọkùnrin. Our boys here, and my boys. I am down my neck now. I gotta take care of responsibility. How about the responsibility of your child? How about the responsibility of the home where you live in? Who's supposed to be paying the bills? Who's supposed to be paying the bills? Who should be paying house rent? Are you even thinking about house rent? Are you thinking about, baby food, diaper? Are you thinking about life insurance and all that stuff, telephone bills and car note? Are you even thinking about that? You're talking about you need $200 to send to your boys. Boys. The brother and the sister take care of his boys now on his neck. You see how men think, how some men think, and then you start thinking, be asking them and say, is this one normal? And then all of them want to be a leader. They want to be leader. How do you lead when you can't have, you don't have simple little tiny little brain like that of a fish? If you have a fish brain now, if you have a little fish brain, I think you should be able to think. But this person doesn't even have a brain like as tiny as that of a fish to even think about responsibility inside of his own home. He's thinking about responsibility to his boys that live in Nigeria. It was very funny. And the wife said, no, I am sorry. I can't give you $200. I'm working to pay bills here. You just arrived. By the time you get a job, you're going to have to take over the bills from me. We have to pay the bills together. And then we have to save for all the good things we're about to do in our lives. I'm sorry, no $200. And this guy sat down one day and he thought about it. I'm going to make sure this woman suffered for what she just did. Because my boys, I got to take care of my boys. He didn't think about taking care of his own mother and father. He didn't think about his own siblings and stuff. He wanted to take care of his boys. Ó fẹ́ ṣàkárá àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀. You know what I'm saying? Ó fẹ́ oppress àwọn boys. To send owó sí wọn wé bàbá ti lands America kí ló ṣe é kẹ̀. Ìṣe Ṣọlá o of America. Ṣọlá bèbí o ìṣe America. Ẹ wèrò rẹpẹtẹ tó wà láti America. Ṣọlá bọ̀bọ̀ o ná dọ́là. Ṣọlá bọ̀bọ̀ o wà ná mi lẹ́gọ̀. You know what I'm saying? Ó fẹ́ ṣàkóso àwọn boys. Ó fẹ́ the big boy in town. $200. You know how long will you take you to work for $200? You think $200 will just come out just like that? You work for $200. $200 is not easy to get. Go and ask people that are doing gateman, they're doing security guard. They get paid $9 an hour. Think about how many $9 an hour we actually total up to $200. They will be sitting outside, standing up on their feet in McDonald's. They will be in McDonald's opening door and closing door, opening door and closing door. Before they can make $200, it's going to be almost about a week. All right, that is 1 week of money that you want to send to your boys in Nigeria. That means you don't have brain. The brain you have is smaller than that of a fish. That of a fish. You know what I'm saying? Maybe by the time he will start working, he will understand exactly what the problem is. Maybe he will get it. Why the wife is actually telling him that no, we can't be doing this. All right? Maybe he's going to get it. Oh my goodness. You know? So, he made up his mind that he would deal with this woman because of this $200. So he said, okay. So finally he got a job, but he didn't tell his wife. So he told his wife he wants to start driving Uber pending the time he will get a job. So the wife submitted the car to him. Just imagine. The car this woman was driving to take the kid to daycare and herself to work. She submitted the car to the guy. So now she started taking the bus. Drop off her kids in the morning and then go to work and take the bus all the way back home. Trek from the junction all the way to the house. pick up her kid in daycare, and come back home while the man is driving Uber, not knowing that this man is actually driving the car to work and make money. 7 years. He will come home with 200, $300. He's not making too much money driving Uber. Then he will come back home and lie that he's back in school, he's taking classes, and the wife is expecting one day he will graduate from school and get a job. So this woman continued to pay the bill, was paying the house rent, she was paying for food, their kids' school fees and daycare fee, buying food in the house, sending money to the mother in Africa, giving the man all manners of things. You know what I'm saying? 7 good years. What women, what you guys go through for the sake of marriage. I want to let you know it. There are some men that are actually totally wicked, heartless in the society. So terrible people. 7 years. This guy was making $5,000 a month. No single dime was coming to this woman. And this woman continued. She was expecting one day we'll finish school. One day we'll finish school. We'll get a good job and start helping in the house. They still make love. This guy will pound this girl like a no man's business. Will drink ogidiga, drink all manners of things so bonton to wire the wife. The woman brain couldn't think about anything. She couldn't ask any questions. She was just there 7 years. Let me share what happened after to you. A day came. This woman is actually on social media, on Facebook, and she sometimes just go there to catch fun. Hmm. So one day, she was on social media catching fun, and it's this friend of hers on Facebook. They don't talk, just ordinary Facebook friend. She was she's in Nigeria, and she attended a housewarming party with her boyfriend, and she started doing selfie inside of the house. And the husband of this woman left the the country for Nigeria on a business trip. Told the wife he gotta go because he must actually attend to a business in Nigeria and this and this that. All right, so he left. So while the woman was doing selfie in the house actually belonged to the husband of this woman we're talking about. This particular guy spent millions and millions of naira building the house. And inside of the house was his pictures and the children's pictures. None of the wife is on the wall. So the woman that was doing the selfie, taking pictures and showing people like, wow, beautiful. This guy came from America to build this house. Beautiful. We're doing housewarming party today. Oh my God. This is actually one. I'm going to be taking you guys to the gas station later because we're doing the gas station. We're opening the gas station tomorrow. I'll show you guys the gas station too. Da 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 da. And that one was just recording innocently and say, okay, this is what is happening now. Current situation. You know how we say current situation. All right. Sometimes all those people in Nigeria they'll be doing things unknowingly, won't cover on boys. And he put his only picture there and the picture of his kids. So the woman saw it, was like, this person looks like my husband. These are my kids. This is not true. So she called her husband many times. The guy didn't pick up the phone. So the second day, she waited. She was glued to the page of that friend on Facebook. And lo and behold, the dedication of the gas station that this guy completed. And by the door happens to be the guy standing next to a church pastor cutting the ribbon of the gas station. And this girl took them into the place. This is the secretary's office. This is the manager's office. And this is the CEO's office right here. Let me just quickly interview the CEO. And then he was like, how you doing, sir? So how long have you been constructing this gas station? How long? And then everything was there. The woman was watching it directly from the United States of America. It was a horrible, horrible, horrible scene. Do you think that woman will ever be normal again? If that woman should kill that man, do you think God is going to be angry? Do you think God will be angry? So he got back to the United States of America, and the wife confronted him, and he turned the whole table around, and he said to the woman, have you forgotten the very first week I came to the United States, I demanded for $200. You declined. This is payback. Payback time. The woman I'm talking about right now, she's on her sick bed. She's been seeing therapists ever since then. Because of the bills, she's still going to school to work. She's still going to work because she got to pay bills. She need to pay school fees. She need to. Wow. Look at this story right here. You're saying exactly. No, let me click it here. You're saying exactly what is happening to in many homes in Nigeria, sir. Exactly this storyline happened to my fellow sister in choir here in Dubai. This is a real story, and now the husband has left the woman for another country, took all she got, sold their house, property in Nigeria. Right now, the woman is sick. See? So sad. But she's still going to work because she got to pay the bills. So where is this man now? The man now said to her, I'm not interested in your stupid green card. I'm not interested in staying in America. I already built a kind of a life for myself in Nigeria. I got 4 cars in Nigeria. I got a gas station that will feed me to the end of my life. I got a house, a mansion to live in. So to hell with you. I'll go back to Nigeria and live there. And I come once in a while to see my children. And if you want child support, you can go and file it with the Nigerian government. Mm. Do you remember this guy came from nothing? From nothing. He had nothing. This woman got married to him, got pregnant for him. Remember, filed for him to bring him to this place. Paid the bills for him to have a roof over his head. Paid the bills to buy food on the table for this guy. Surrendered herself to make love to him. And that's not part of what he could use to give a credit to such a woman who labored for him, went through hell for him. The woman destroyed her own life to give him a life. That woman worked herself to the bones to give him peace. And just because of $200 that you want to spend in the wrong way, you plan such a wicked thing against that woman. Pastor Jola, what do you say? Nothing. I got nothing to say. You know, in this kind of situation, you want to tell the woman to stand back on her feet, forget about the past, and move forward in life. It's not that easy. It's not. It's not that easy. It's not. You can say it because you are not the one in the situation. You can say that. I can say that because I'm the counselor. It's possible for me to say, just look away, stand on your feet, move on in life. But if I find myself inside of such, will it be easy for me to just stand on my feet and just walk away? Do you know how much has been destroyed in my life? Do you know exactly what I've given up? Do you know the kind of pain I will feel in my heart of me being real, being genuine, working so hard to actually keep my enemy happy? Do you know for how long? Do you know for how long I am going to continue to feel that pain? It's never gonna go. It's never gonna go. It's not about you finding another man. The new guy is gonna hear my story every day. Every day of my life, I'm gonna tell this guy, I'm gonna torment the guy with my story. I'm gonna always think about it and I'm gonna tell and the guy will look at me and say, Shola, what's wrong again? I will say, oh, I'm just thinking about what that guy did to me. It's never gonna go. It's never gonna go. That's the highest level of betrayal. I'm telling you, it's never gonna go. For it to go, it's gonna leave that woman with a big scar in her heart. Or no. Sometimes I tell myself, I say, but why do I have to do wicked things? Why do I have to kill another just for me to be happy? If I know I don't want this woman, why don't you just let her go instead of you just ruin her? If it's all about you coming to America, come to your America and let her understand I can't be with you. I don't love you. All I need is just to use you for paper and I'm done. Don't get her pregnant. Don't live with her for 20 years and then later abandon her after you're done making all your money. Go your way, go and labor. Go and walk. Go and walk and make your own life. Don't destroy our home. Don't destroy our own life just to beautify your home. That's exactly what Yoruba people will say, Ojali onile lori fipo tie. It's just that God is not like the God of the olden days. He is allowing Jesus to rule now. He has abandoned everything He has allowed Jesus right now to take over. And Jesus is a merciful God. He's not like God. God is a judgmental kind of God. God is a mean guy. That guy will judge you like right there. God, he doesn't need to go and think about stuff. He will just kill you. You know, he doesn't have to. In those days, when they describe God to you, is this guy with fire coming out from his nostrils, smoke coming out of his ears, his eyes red like charcoal. Even Jesus said to them, he said, if I should call my Father, he will send down legions of angels to destroy everybody. But when Jesus came, Father, forgive them for they don't know what they do. Jesus is always given a second chance. At times I feel like I just wish God is still the one judging, not Jesus. But who am I to tell God what he has done is wrong? Because he's not looking for the death of a sinner, he's looking for us to repent. But even still, in the midst of it, he will always punish people. Ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ kò ní lọ láì jẹ̀yà. Ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ kò ní lọ láì jẹ̀yà. It might not be instantly. It might come back later down the road. And when it will come back, do you know what funny thing is that we will be the one to still be praying for you. Probably we do not know exactly what you've done. You know, a lot of you guys will say, Tani Moshe, why? Why me? Why me? Sometimes you might have forgotten all these wrong stuff you've done. You use people for paper, you abandon them, they cry, cry, cry. You think you're going to go for scot free. You're never going to go scot free. You got someone pregnant, you ran away. No, no, you're never going to go scot free. You stole somebody's money, you scammed them of their life savings. You think it's no, you're never going to go scot free. A time is coming that we will need to be praying for you. It's possible for us not to know what you've done. It's coming. It's coming. It will come. The time and the day it will come, we don't know. You don't know either. You don't know too. But it's coming. It will definitely come. So sometimes I sit down and I think about what men are going through too. But at this time, I just want to talk about the women because of the story I just heard today. I feel how women are going through all this. How are you guys able to do this? You guys are just so powerful people. You're so strong that you guys go through all this stuff and you still function. I don't know. You see, sometimes people come to me and say, "Oh, I do. My wife is no longer giving me sex." You know, men will just cut it up on the head. They just come and give you like the head story about what happened before, about exactly what ruined the woman, what exactly killed that woman's emotions. You need to talk about the stuff you've done. And then the moment you interview the woman will open up and say, 15 years ago. Just imagine 15 years ago, in your ọdún, ó sì máa ń jóni lọ́wọ́ gan. In your ọdún, ó máa ń jóni lọ́wọ́ gidi. Especially things that you've done and you refuse to handle them properly. And you sweep them under the carpet. It's not possible for the woman to forget. That can ruin her life. And then you come back and say, I don't know why she's refusing me sex. And by the time she'll open it up, she will say, Pastor, that was 15 years ago. I know. It was 15 years ago. How did you handle it? What did you do? But I said, I'm sorry. I was sorry. Ah, ah, ah. You said you were sorry. Doesn't work that way. It's not about just saying, yes, I'm sorry. How did you help this situation? How did you help the healing process? Were you able to disconnect from the same thing you were doing that time? Or you got very smart and you think you're able to hide it, but she's still seeing you do the same thing? Many men will say, no, I will never chat with those women again. And then they become very smart and they go get a new phone and start still continue chatting with the same women. And they want to blame the woman in the home for being angry and being annoyed. Women are going through, it's African women, not women, African women. You don't mess with Caribbean girls, man. You don't mess with Caribbean. You don't mess with Black American girls. Black American girls are actually crazy. They're so crazy. You can't mess with them. Go and check out the people that are married. You see, I got to know that Nigerians can keep the law. I got to know that Nigerians are good men. We got good men among Nigeria. If the law is sitting in one corner and marriage is sitting on the other hand, they understand that these black American girls, they depend upon the law. They call the police on you. They beat you up. They bite you. They punch you in the face. They do all manners. They hit you with child support. They lie on you. They record you. They do all manners of things to ruin you. Nigerian men know. Go and check out the people married to Americans. They're very gentlemen. Very gentlemen. Very gentle. Very, very gentle. If you see them, they respect the black American ladies. They don't mess up. They don't mess up at all. That's when you'll understand that, okay, why can't you do it in this atmosphere where you have freedom? The Nigerian women, they give you freedom. They don't punch you in the face. They don't report you to the police. They don't do. Why can't you just be normal and be okay and respect them? Do you have to enter into the hands of a black American or a Caribbean for them to teach you how to be a regular good man? Oh, man. Nigerian men, when they get married to Caribbean or to the black American, they automatically become romantic. It's a must. They must be romantic. They will just automatically become romantic. You begin to see the man taking his wife out to go and shop. You see the man taking his wife out for vacation. You see the man taking his wife out to go and do this. You will buy rose flower when he's coming and stuff like that. All right? By fire, by force. The man become responsible. He will pick the kids up in school. The man become very responsible. He start cleaning the house and start cooking the food. He will be very, yeah, I'm telling you, for real. Nigerian men, they know how to obey the law. They become good when they obey the law. You see, when they are married to Nigerian women, they always tell Nigerian women, who will polopa for making to love when now, who will polopa kiri, who they might believe me man love every only love when now, man gaga to go, man latiloni now, when you be then the family will go say, ah, polopa so kwe, you da, you lose near, you do a tuku, polopa so kwe, oh, Emeria mo jaku jaku, si ama, ashifenia. Idiot. And so let them go marry a kata. They go no. Olopa will be standing in front of their house every day. Oh, be here now. You let them go marry a kata. Then Olopa will stand in front of their house. He will be in front of the house. African men, yes, African men, grace. I understand. They become gentle. They obey the law. Nigerian women will say, we are against the court today. Do you know Nigerian women will call the police now, and the police will appear in the house and then they will say, oh, it was a mistake. The man is sitting in the corner and say, ọ̀pọ̀lọpàá sí mi ọlọ́ọ̀ táwọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ bá lọ tọ́wọ́ mo máa divorce life ẹni mi ò ní wálé mọ́ máa divorce ẹ dànù. And then the police will come and say, it was a mistake. My daughter was pushing the button. It is not me. We are really sorry. It's a mistake. Nothing happened in our house. We are good. My husband is here. My daughter is here. Sweetheart, I love you. I love you. And the police will go. That is only Nigerian women. At the end of the day, you are not going to be questioning yourself, why is he treating me like a doormat? He will treat you like a doormat because you don't know exactly what to do. Because you're a dummy. A dummy. A dummy. We give all these men too much of chance to mess us up. Even too much. Too much to mess us up. You know? I'm telling you. There's this case I handled some times ago, and this guy recorded himself licking the Akata's plate. He was licking Akata's plate. And he recorded himself on his own phone by himself, all right, just to show his friends. So mistakenly, the video now got into the hands of his wife. So the wife didn't say anything. And later in the night, the woman went, took a shower, he took a shower, did everything, and he said, sweetheart, say what took I need you to be in bed with me. And the husband said, let's just come inside. The woman now opened the old tongue to him like this. Oh, she said, we are continue to eat. The guy said, me eat? What do you mean I'm eating? Have you ever seen me do this stuff before? Have you seen me do this before? I think I'm going to report to your pastor. Your pastor must be teaching you something crazy. Are you spiritual anymore? Something's wrong with you. Are you a demon? Something's wrong with you. I'm telling you, láti kú ni. Wọ́n rè ṣé wọ́n kọ́ ilé ìwọ́n kọ́ ló ńlá kíní bí ṣé wọ́n kọ́ ló ńlá kátá yìí sákátá kọ́ ló tó ńlá yìí. Tó o bá ti lámi o ò lámi lónìí o dùn lámi nìyẹn. Tó o bá ti ṣe lámi lónìí ó tán fún ilé ayé ẹ nìyẹn. The case is in my hand right now. I'm working the case like all of this stuff just make no sense to me. I just laugh like sometimes I just like I want to kill myself. This is very funny. You go outside, you do it outside, you come back to the house, you don't want to do it. This is what exactly is the problem is with Nigerian men. What exactly is the problem with you? Wọ́n máa jẹun lọ náà, wọ́n máa jẹun lọ. You know. I'm telling you, what am I there? So this is what we see. Nigerian men will go and have a Qatar girlfriend and you'll be buying rose flower. And you've never even bought rose flower to come to the house with anyway. Alright? You go to Qatar, you'll be taking picture for Qatar, you'll be doing all manners of things. You don't even take picture for your own wife at home. You'll be snapping picture for Qatar outside. You know? You can never believe that some Nigerian men can make mac and cheese. They make mac and cheese for the Qatar's children. But they cannot even make anything for their own kids at home. I'm telling you. You can't. I'm telling you. It's a terrible thing. What you see a lot of men do outside, when they do all these things outside, you will never believe it. You'll never believe it. What they do outside that they don't do at home, It's terrible. And it's because a lot of you Nigerian women don't know your words. That's why they treat you like that. That's why they treat you like that. They treat you bad because you believe divorce is not biblical. It's a very good thing to have that mindset of being married and marry one time and forever. It's good to have such. But sometimes when you're married to a selfish person, sometimes when you're married to a wicked person, you don't want them to ruin your God's given life. You don't want them to mess up your life. You're better off single than being married to a wicked man, selfish man, just like that. The story of today, look at the way he ruined that woman. He ruined that woman, you know? He ruined that woman. He is not the only one. There are still thousands and thousands of them out there. And some of you women that are listening to me right now, you are in abusive relationship. Yeah. Some of you are lucky to have walked out alive. You're regretting right now because you're single. You better be thanking God because you still have your life. Some people didn't make it out. Some people made it out, but they're in the psychiatric hospital. Some people didn't make it. They died inside of it. Don't you understand a man that could build a house and gas station in Nigeria without the knowledge of his wife for 7 years can kill that woman? Let's not even say can kill, already killed the woman. The woman walk to pay bills. Whereas you are just gallivanting all around the place and having fun and doing all whatever you're doing. It's just a pity. Oh, all right. I think we've done enough today. We've done enough today. We've done enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. If you have not joined this page, go ahead and click like and follow my page here. And if you want to go on my YouTube page, go ahead and just subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can follow me on Instagram also, the same name on Instagram. And let's have more fun together by the grace of God. And if you need counseling, feel free to inbox me, email me, or you can send me a WhatsApp message through my telephone number, 405 Let me put it out there for you so you can see. Okay. That's it streaming at the bottom of the video. You see it at the bottom of the video streaming. For counseling, for coaching sessions, call 405 Instead of you calling, just send me a WhatsApp message because sometimes it's possible for me to be in session and today I'm going to be busy. So please go ahead. Chola Telu, how are you doing, my dear? God bless you. So let's keep it gospel all the time. Keep it straight. Keep it nice. Keep it lovely. And pray all the time. The telephone number is streaming on the bottom of the video. You see it there. +1 405 when you're making the phone call, have it at the back of your mind that Pastor Chola will charge you. I charge to do what I do. So don't call me and say, oh, Pastor Yellow, can I share my life history with you? I will say, no, you can't. If you want to share the story of your life, you can go and share it with your pastor in church. If you come to Pastor Chola, I'm a professional. I try to do what I do. So don't call me to actually mess my life up. Mess my life up with all of this stuff. I charge to do what I do. Jumoke Leo, thank you very much. +1 405 You know. So thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. And I'll see you guys later on the flip side. Bye. Enjoy these before you go.
Someone give me the side. I do well, Baba. Who won't be bad? I want to be Baba. Who won't be bad?
Olúwa ṣe
Bàtàyé yọ mí, ẹ̀yin làbò mi. Ìbàtàyé kọ mí, ẹ̀yin lọ sàtọ̀. Jésù òmòrè, ẹ máa kú ìtọ́jú mi. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, ẹ kú ìtọ́jú mi. Òmòrè, ẹ máa kú ìtọ́jú mi o. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, ẹ máa ṣe o. Ẹ kú ìtọ́jú mi. Òmòrè, òmòrè, òmòrè. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, ẹ kú ìtọ́jú mi. Òmòrè. Adúpẹ́ bàbá fún oore ńlá rẹ̀. Èmi dúpẹ́ bàbá fún oore àánú rẹ̀. Ìgbà táyé yẹ mí, ẹ̀yin mo sàtọ̀. Ìgbà táyé yẹ̀yẹ́ mi, ẹ̀yin mo sàtọ̀. Jésù mo mú oore yìí pọ̀ lórí mi. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, ẹ kú ìtọ́jú mi. Èmi mo rẹ Jésù o. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Oore rírí jẹ́ kú ìtọ́jú mi. Rírí mọ́ Jésù. Let me sing it this way. Say, mo dúpẹ́ bàbá. Mo rẹ̀ láàrin. Ògbénu Adélé bọ̀ ṣògo. Mo wá jùbọ̀ àlọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀. Torí bọ́dún ṣe bọ́dún láyé o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni oore rẹ̀ láyé mi bọ̀ sí. Pèsè ọpẹ́